Hello, I'm Harry Potter, and I'm Woodstock, and I'm Snoopy, and I'm Jack Sparrow, and I'm Bomic the hedgehog, and we're here to review two movies actually, because Ian remembered, in October of 2020, he did a movie review for two Halloween movies, like Hocus Pocus and Addams Family Values, at the same time. This video's on Ian's second YouTube channel, Ian Preston Reviews, his second YouTube channel, and we're gonna be reviewing two movies, one for its 25th anniversary and one for its 30th anniversary. We'll be reviewing the 1997 disaster film Volcano and the 1992 comedy and family film The Mighty Ducks. Yeah, that year marks its 30th anniversary. Let's do Volcano first since it's its 25th anniversary. Yeah, excuse me, anyway, it's about a volcano in the middle of Los Angeles, and, Tommy Lee Jones, Gabby Hoffman, Anne Heche, Joan Cheadle, who else, Keith David and John Carroll Lynch are in it. Yep, and directed by Mick Jackson, music by Alan Silvestri. Yep, and it's all about how there's, they suspect that there's a volcano in the middle of Los Angeles, because there's something so hot in the middle, underneath the ground, and then some earthquakes happen, and then one earthquake happens, causing the volcano to erupt, lava spewing out, ash and fires spewing out, and yeah, it is kind of scary a little bit here and there, and they do have a little bit of CGI in it, which we think this should be on sci-fi TV because of, with the lava and all, and how, Tommy Lee Jones and Gabby Hoffman, leap from the top of the car away from the lava, and, we do have some people that die in the movie, how, Anne Heche's partner, Rachel, died during the earthquake because they were underground. Yeah, and then some firefighters end up dying that were trapped in a turned over fire truck in the lava, and then luckily a dog manages to escape, luckily, from a burning house, and then there was someone, as the dog escapes him, someone was like, "I was born in that house," and they managed to save a homeless man from the river, and he was on river of lava. He was on the ground. They were hanging on the ladder over the lava, and the ladder breaks, and then they managed to fall onto something else and not on the lava, luckily. Yeah, but anyway, they use these hoses from the helicopters to harden the lava, turn it into crust. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, in the subway, John Carroll Lynch's character saves some people, and then he goes back for the driver, then accidentally falls in the lava, and then, as he's sinking in the lava, he realized that the driver could go in too, so he throws the driver at some people to save the driver. Yes, it's a creepy death, but it's very sad too, and it's very sad, and we learned this from Jurassic Godzilla fan. He reviewed it for its 20th anniversary 5 years ago, which was a really nice review. He said that it's all CGI, and you don't see people literally die in the lava much. And he said Dante's Peak came out that year too. We do like Dante's Peak, but we prefer Volcano over Dante's Peak. Yes, and eventually Anne Heche and Tommy Lee Jones look underneath the use a camera to look underneath in the sewer, and then the camera's destroyed by a flow of lava, and then Tommy Lee Jones puts his hand on something and he goes, "Ow!" And then he goes, "Yeah, because it's that hot." And then they cause a thing to turn, what do they do? They make something to cause the lava to flow out onto the river, and it erupts from the sewer, and then all of a sudden, Gabby Hoffman saves a kid named Tommy, and then Tommy Lee Jones saves them both, and then two guys die in the rubble as the building collapses to the ground, and then luckily Tommy Lee Jones, Gabby Hoffman, and the little boy named Tommy managed to make it out alive. And then the lava goes out onto the river, into the ocean, and then Don Cheadle's character arrives, and then everyone's covered in ash, and then they kind of get, and as they were getting covered in ash, it was kind of looked like it was snowing, but then but it was all ash and all, and then it starts raining and all, and washing all the ash out, and Don Cheadle's comes with Gabby Hoffman and Tommy Lee Jones's dog, Max, and Don Cheadle says, "Just another day at the office." And then Tommy Lee Jones is telling him, "You handle it, I'm on vacation." And yeah, sorry we're shortening the story. We just wanted to shorten the story so we can have time for Mighty Ducks also. And then he asks his daughter, "You always wanted to go to Beverly Center, how'd you like it?" And then she goes, "I liked it, Dad." And then at the end it shows a volcano at the end. It says Mount Windshire or whatever, and it says status active. And then the credits start rolling, and it starts playing the song "I Love L.A." by Randy Newman. Yep. And then anyway, the Mighty Ducks. Let's get to the Mighty Ducks. It has Emilio Estevez in it, directed by Stephen Herrick, and it's from Walt Disney. Yeah, and it's a great movie. And it also has Joshua Jackson in it, Lane Smith, Matt Doherty, and yeah, it starts out with Gordon Bombay as a kid in 1973, and his coach, played by Lane Smith, saying, "You're not just letting your whole team down, you're letting me down too." And he does try to get it in the goal, but he loses and quits hockey and decides to become a lawyer or attorney, and then he's struggling with his current job, and then he drinks while driving with an open container, gets arrested, gets forced to community service, and has to coach a pee-wee hockey team, and he doesn't really get along with them very much at first, and then and then they don't even know their names, the Ducks, and then their first team is against the Hawks, and that gives Bombay a flashback. Yep. Excuse me, I had to yawn because, yeah. Anyway, it gives a flashback about how his failed attempt of getting a goal and failed attempt of winning. Yeah, and then he sees his former coach, and then, sadly the Ducks lose, and this angers Emilio Estevez, and then next thing you know, he sees somebody named Hans. Hans is somebody he knew through hockey and all. And then a funny scene happens where the Ducks are tormented by three of the Hawks, are bullied by three of the Hawks, and some tall dude named Fulton Reed saves them from them, throws them in some alleyway and saves them from the Hawks. Anyway, they do struggle with practicing and all, and one of them I like how Matt Doherty, Averman is his name, and he goes, "Like the Karate Kid, wax on, wax off." And yeah, and they end up deciding to be the Ducks. Yeah, and then they play against, they had to forfeit the Jets, and Charlie's like, "You can't make me cheat," he said to Emilio Estevez, and they eventually make up. Emilio Estevez visits Hans, and then he encourages the Ducks with something and makes up with Charlie, and then they play the Cardinals, and as they were practicing, the Cardinals were kind of weird about them, because one of them goes looking at them saying, "What are they doing?" And they go, "A weird-ass team." But anyway, they do whip the Cardinals, they beat the Cardinals, yeah, but Emilio calls his team losers, and then they quit, and then the next day at school, one of the kids look at them and says, "How'd the forfeit go, Spazoid?" Then they get into a fight, they all get detention, yeah, and then eventually Emilio says sorry to his team, and then they make up, they reconcile, and then they start winning games, and then one of the Hawks joins them, he has trouble getting them to join, but yeah, he does join them, and yeah, but one of them says, "Just because you're in this doesn't mean you're a real duck." And then he goes, "They're a nice team when you get to know them." And he goes like, bit. Yeah, and then they actually start getting better and better, beating a bunch of teams. They play the Cardinals again, they beat them again, and they make it to the finals and decide to play and end up playing the Hawks. Yeah, and then they end up, but Adam Banks gets injured, sadly. And then, but they do end up, they start losing, and then they start winning, and they start getting they end up getting tied up, and then Charlie ends up being the one who does the final shootout and wins the game for them. And then the Ducks were the winners. Yep, and then at the end, Gordon Bombay says goodbye to his teammates, to his team, and gets on a city bus and says, "We have a title to defend when I get back." And then they go, "Yeah!" And then they follow the bus as Gordon Bombay, the rest of his character leaves on the travel bus. But anyway, yeah, that was the Mighty Ducks, and reviewing it for its 30th anniversary, and reviewing the Volcano for its 25th anniversary. And we just want to say thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to be notified when a video does come out. And oh yeah, and it's also kind of a sports genre also for the Mighty Ducks. But anyway, and be sure to like, subscribe for more videos, and just review videos, and just plain old review videos and reaction/review videos, as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This was on Ian Preston's second YouTube channel, Ian Preston Reviews. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out. Peace out, guys. We love you all. You want me to peace them out? Sure. Alright, peace out.